Hello guys, so today we are making a tier list for classes in Trove. And so we should pick our first class, which is the Chloromancer. Chloromancer, it's good, but it's also kind of weirdly bad. Why? Because all she throws is just plants and that's all. His first, his first to the second skills are really bad. Just throw more plants and that's all. And you just make them grow and other stuff. Mm. And her basic attacks are just a beam, but also good though. Strange, also again kinda good class to pick. Now for the S tier, we pick uh Lunar Lancer because he's good at mobility. He has also some good skills, but the only thing is that wait, there's nothing really bad about this class. Just he's good at mobility, good class to pick. Not really recommended for speed farming on dungeons and Hello Towers and all other stuff. Revenger for terms of DPS, we'll put that at A because he's also good at attack and maybe like a bit tanky or something. Though he specializes on attack most. Candy Barb, one of the best tank one of the best classes you should go for if you want to go for tank because it's also a good kind of class. Has good skills. He becomes stronger at the end, of course. Knight B because so he can get better at the when you when you level up more, become stronger at the end, other stuff. Ice Age maybe at B. I mean, he does have good skills and good range, I think, and it's also a good class to pick when you want to go for this one. Costs about 3 chaos scores, kinda it's worth it actually. And we go for Neo Ninja in A. Has good mobility. I'm not sure about his health. Kinda looks like a weak kind of class. He's good at mobility, but the most recommended here is to spam um his right click. Dracolite, hmm, S tier. I mean his basic attack is short range, but he also burns enemies. He's also like the Tomb Macer, but he's hmm he summons dragons like 3 eggs. And he becomes a dragon too. Good class to pick though. Fate Trickster. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's D. I mean, it's also kind of good, but the only thing is that it looks kind of weak. This is a very kind of class, but not sure if you can pick for this. I'm not sure if you can pick this one. You want to um go for speed farming or rather gaining EXP in dungeons or shadow towers. All right click is just teleporting and makes her when where she is makes her a clone of herself. So Land Guardian maybe at A, kind of a good class. Although maybe his right click is actually good. Not sure if that's short range or long range, but for my opinion, it's actually good. So all of these are just my opinion, okay? So you don't really have to hate me for doing this. So Dino Tamer, maybe it's actually second best class. It doesn't require mana, and he's also good for beating and defeating enemies and bosses because as usual, as what I said, he doesn't require mana. And Boomeranger will be at B. He's like very much the Dino Tamer, but the only thing is that need to use the bow to survive, not the sword. As just like the knight, Boomeranger is kind of weak. Bad for survivability and bad vitality and defense. It's very much long range, which is actually good, and it's also kind of a good class to pick. Gunslinger, yeah, it's actually good since it you can rapid fire the long range attack of this class, and also does some other cool skills too. Tomb Racer, well, OP, but the reason why I put this at B is because bad vitability and bad survivability. Very much OP if you summon almost all of your minions, especially the big guy. It's a skill, your last skill, or should I say ult, is actually good on beating bosses. And for Pirate Captain or Pirate King, this is a C because he's like the Choromancer. Just summons more bombs and other stuff. But he also has a cannon, which is actually good. Lastly, you have the Shadow Hunter, or I don't know what to call this, but I'll put him at B. He's actually a good class, but the only thing is that he's also like the Boomerang, but can't equip any melee. If you want to go to melee, but if you only want to go for range, this is actually good. Another good class, but not as good as the Gunslinger. This is actually a another long range class. Not saying if it's bad and all, but it's kind of good. It starts out weak at first, but gets stronger at the end. So it's better if you keep grinding and keep on farming, but not recommended for farming in dungeons and shadow towers and other stuff. Only it's actually good for range. Better if you stay in a high place like Boom Ranger. And that's all. Thank you for watching. And this is all of my opinions on the classes. So see you next time then in the next video. Bye.